I apologize to the Pappas family. I'm going to Bobby read this.
This is going to be in two parts. The first part I'm reading is what Mickey wrote, and it comes from Mickey, so I'm speaking for him. Mickey feels pretty strongly about Charley, and I know it would be difficult for him to get through this. His tribute to Charley Pappas. The last few lines of a famous poem by Rudyard Kipling are, "By the living God that made you, you're a better man than I am, Gunga Din." The name of the poem is Gunga Din, and it was a phrase that Charley Pappas said to me many times. As I said before, I never knew if he thought I was a better man than him, or that I reminded him of Gunga Din. His translation was a better man than me, Gunga Din. I once said to him that the actual words were a better man than I am, and not a better man than me. He told me that it wasn't his problem if Rudyard Kipling used it correctly grammar. I knew better than to contradict him. Charley Pappas left a legacy not only in boxing but in life. He was well respected in the ring and in the gym, but more so on the streets of Dorchester. That's the part for Mickey, and then Mickey and I put this second part together. A little memorial to Charley Pappas. Charley Pappas fought 29 fights as a middleweight from 1947 through 1949, and once again we're touching on these years when to get in the ring was, you were always in with somebody tough. He was well respected in the ring by everyone. Jimmy Sauer, who sparred with Charley many times, ranked him as one of the toughest guys he ever met, and it always said that you couldn't take it easy with him. If you did, you were in trouble. Jimmy would have known what he was talking about. He sparred 56 exhibition rounds with Rocky Marciano in the old Howard Casino in 1955. Charley trained many great boxers, among them Billy Hogan, also known as Billy Libby, Boston's popular Kenny Butler, and one-time Canadian middleweight champion Blair Richardson, who beat Joe DiNucci twice. In 1964, he had a talk with a guy named Mickey, who was a member of Ring 4, and told him he had talent, but he had problems, and he, Charley, wasn't in the market for another letdown. He served in World War II with the 82nd Airborne, along with his brother George, who made the ultimate sacrifice for his country. The Pappas Club in Dorchester was named in George's honor. Charley was a fountain of knowledge when it came to boxing, and a landmark in Boston for decades. He was well respected and a great friend to everyone, but he was a wonderful enemy to those who crossed him. He was very dedicated to his wife Barbara and his children, whom he loved dearly. His life was summed up in his burial service by Mickey Finn, when he quoted a verse from Shakespeare. He acted from honesty and the general good. His life was gentle, and the elements mixed so well in him that nature may stand up and say to all the world, this was a man. During his final days, his son Stephen tended to his needs as much as possible, as did the entire family. We'll now ask Mickey to present the Charley Pappas Memorial Award to Stephen Pappas.
Thank you. I'm now going to introduce John O'Brien.